What's going on, gamers? So I've ran across definitely some posts on Twitter now. Seems like on the PlayStation website over here, over in Canada, and even over in other areas in Europe that the PS5 Pros are actually selling out. I don't know about the base consoles because I don't think that's something to really worry about, though that's mostly where most people will be buying anyways, where it's like the Pro is just a enthusiast buy. It's always been like that regardless of like how anything is. It's always that way when it comes to like the common whole. So it says right here, purchase PS5 hardware before price increases on April. They're pretty much selling out over here, which is interesting. It says PS5 Pro consoles are now sold out. Bundles remain at Walmart, Costco. This is the post I didn't want to click on. So now you're going to see bundles kind of left over, and this isn't surprising because most people are not going to want to pay for that. And then when they realize that, oh man, I was kind of hoping to wait to get one before GTA 6 comes out. And I think there was a lot of people that were kind of like thinking that 750, it's pretty much going to stay there. Sony said, the CFO went out that we're not going to be raising the prices because we secured enough chips. So that's not going to happen. But now there's a big panic going on because it's like, oh man, I'm not trying to pay that price. And then I got to get GTA because if I was going to get a GTA bundle, that's going to cost even more money anyway. So I might as well save myself the extra money now before that comes out because we know that's going to be the best place to play it in the world for probably a year and maybe uh, plus. The only thing that would be able to surpass that is if the Xbox Helix was coming out with backwards compatibility support to make that run better if that drops before the PlayStation 6 next year, which I think most likely the Helix will come out before the PS6, but I don't even know if it'll come out in 2027. Microsoft even said themselves they didn't even confirm that. They never confirmed it. It was only AMD that was saying that could be possible. I don't think the PS6 will come out next year. I think it'll be 2028. I think Sony wants to get the best deal as possible when it comes to manufacturing. So PS5 selling out does not surprise me, or the PS5 Pro. And it's a great deal at $750. Everybody knows this. It's not an argument of whether you like PlayStation or not. It's more about like, I can get this with PSSR 2, and I'll get these results for $750. Are you kidding me? And I get all these games now because they're all only locked into here. It's like that $650 deal in the holidays was absolutely insane. So I would recommend people to go and do that. And I'm not want to tell people what you should buy or not. I'm just saying that if you want that deal, you're invested into an ecosystem that will carry into PS6, which makes sense because you know that that's not going to tank down. They will never kill that market. And the PS6 price will be down to $700. And if Sony can get it to 650, that would be insane. Depending on how much they want to subsidize and take that little bit of loss at the beginning, where it's like, does it really matter, Sony? Because you got PlayStation Plus, you got microtransactions, you still got some service games, you got first party games, and you got a massive third party market. Subsidize and do that. You have to do that because you're trying to sell a lot of consoles still. That's something that people should think about. Going down here, it says, feels like I've never seen that console being sold out everywhere ever. There was definitely some sellouts when the PSSR 2 was coming out. But other than that, yeah, I mean, this is something that is definitely going to make people want to clean up the shelves. So, and man, Canada has it bad, y'all. I want you to take a look at, I think I was looking at this price down here earlier. It'll be $1,100 over there. Whereas like this, the 2 terabyte Xbox is already pretty much there, but it's like you think you got it bad in Western and over here in America. It's like no, the Canadian prices are crazy. They've always paid more. Everybody knows this. Over in Brazil, it's nuts. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, man, that is just like crazy. Same thing if they want to get like Nvidia GPUs and stuff, they gotta pay a ridiculous amount more on top of how much more they went up. Yeah, when you over in Canada, you're like, bro, what is going on here? It's like, yeah, no, this is not just looking at prices. You can look at other consoles too. It's the same thing. It's like, dude, their prices, they suck. They get screwed over. So going over also too to a post by Oliver that I wanted to grab. It says PS5 Pro price increase makes the console highly sought after for sellouts. So over in German retailers or over in Germany, it is selling out. Because they're like, yeah, I mean, they still like PlayStation. You still want something. When the price goes up on something, that does not mean that you still don't want it, right? Just like there's a lot of people that want a lot of things in life that are expensive, right? And they want them because they want them, not because of the price. The price is the one that is kind of making it harder for them to acquire it. So, I mean, we see this stuff all the time with Nvidia, and why a lot of people were angry at them, and then some of the fake frame stuff and all that, people are getting mad. Though frame generation is still good, but the idea is it's like you don't think if people could get the new cards when they come out from a cheap price, they wouldn't go get them? Yeah, because they want them. It's the same thing why people want the PS5 Pro. It's like, yeah, they do after seeing that PSSR 2. It makes you think like, man, yeah, I can't get a PC built for that. Like, 'cause PCs too just ridiculous right now when it comes to the prices. And that's not PC gamers' fault. Just like for the PS5 Pro prices, that's not PlayStation gamers' fault. People who like the Xbox, the prices for that, that's not their fault. It's this freaking greed and manipulation and political chicanery and AI goose chasing. So it says PS5 Pro price increase makes the console highly sought after for sellouts. The PS5 Pro is about to undergo a significant price increase just before the deadline. Many buyers are securing the console at the current price. Retailers have experienced sellouts, and this is March 29th, 2026. This is today, 11:57 a.m. This is not too long ago. So this is happening right now. A lot of people are realizing that, and like I said, they're getting prepared for all the other games they obviously want to play too outside of that, because it doesn't always have to be about GTA, but that is probably going to be the biggest launch of all time. So you have to look at like how many people are really going to be looking forward to that, and you look at the GTA 5 base, and it's like, but it's not coming to PC. So you're looking, you're like, okay, so PS5 Pro for GTA, PS5 base, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and maybe Nintendo Switch 2 if Rockstar decides to include Nintendo. You never know. So, but looking at that, you're like, well, how am I going to be able to even think about getting a 60 frames per second mode except on a PS5 Pro? And that's a big thing for people today. So I think that Rockstar, if anybody can pull it off with that type of engine, they'll be able to do it because they have that money. It's really about how much are you investing into it to do it. We've seen what happened with Crimson Desert. That's blowing away everything, right? GTA 6 is going to set a new standard and blow away everything. But Rockstar has the money to invest into that engine and invest into what they need, and they can work closely together with PlayStation and be able to make that 60 frames per second happen. I think when you get something like that, once again, people don't care. They're going to want it. So they're going to do whatever it takes to get past those barriers and get to it. This isn't nothing new. Yeah, human beings do this all the time, right? Where it was like, if I want something, I'm going to get it. It's like these iPhones. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'll buy two iPhones a year. It's like, what? Yeah, I'll pay $1,000 again. It's like, they will. Because to some people, it's like, that's what they want. Like I said, there's some barriers, and you look at the install base of Apple phones, man, they still sell like crazy. And that's every damn year. It's like, yeah, consoles ain't nothing compared to that. No, you ain't competing with Apple. That's why they're always number one in the stock or number two. And then in the video back forth, because it's like, dude, they're buying $1,000 consoles every single year, and it's hitting like 70 million, 80 million. It's like, dude, that's nuts, man. When you really think about it. And whereas consoles it'll take like 6, 7 years to do that. Imagine being able to sell that every single year, but yet your price is that ridiculous. That's where I say that I think if that was really a problem for people on the highest degree, then that wouldn't be possible with Apple. They're managing to launch a new generation every damn year, sometimes two times, and are selling like that. Dude, it's nuts. So if people are willing to do that and they're loyal, PlayStation 6 will be fine. See, it's about the brand loyalty. Sony has built up such a brand loyalty, just like Nintendo, same thing, right? But if you make certain mistakes, yeah, it can affect you. But that's the thing that I think people should look at. Where it's like, I don't know. I think if consumers felt so priced out, that you should always fight against this, then Apple would not be able to do what they're doing. Samsung is second to them, but I think you guys get what I'm saying, right? Because it's every single year, and yet people are able to afford it or at least go after it and make some type of deal. And it's not like you have to pay straight up the price for this. You could always put stuff on monthly deals. You could always trade in something at GameStop. That's the thing with consoles that are nice compared to PCs. PCs, you don't have that type of luxury unless you're trying to do the monthly deal at something like Best Buy or something. But with consoles, you've always been able to trade in things. So hopefully GameStop is kind of still around in the right way, because they've been closing down a lot lately. It's been pretty crazy, but I think there's always going to be a few around. So if you can find one, that's the deal that you want to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna take my PS5 Pro, and I'm gonna trade it in for PS6. Pay what, like for probably $350 or $400 or something. You know, it's not gonna be much, and you got to put down money for a pre-order anyway. So it's like it's gonna be pretty easy. It's always been easy. I paid $380 for my PS5 Pro. I traded in my PS5 base and had some credit at GameStop too, where it's like I've done that. I paid nothing for my Switch. I traded in my Series X, and it was the best swap because it's like I got PC. If I want a game, I got PC gaming. Xbox is on there with Game Pass. Paid nothing. I got the Mario Kart bundle. It's like, yeah, you see what I mean? So there's always other options to get things. GameStop is offering trade-in deals right now, giving extra money if you go and get something. So it's like, yeah, go take that deal. Solidify your position. And just like people should have took that $650 deal in the holidays, it's like it was there for an entire month. It wasn't like, so that one guy saying it didn't sell out. No, dude, it sold out when it was $650. And it's like, it wasn't like it wasn't there in front of you and you had a whole month to do that. Why didn't you do it? If you're gonna be like, no, dude, it was right there. The most insane deal ever. Like, you know what I mean? Right there. Sony had it going for the longest. So this sellout does not surprise me because people are realizing this is it. Because after this, um, it's going to be like that probably for the rest of the year. And then next year, I'm pretty sure they'll drop it down. And who knows if it'll happen this year or not, depending on the way the market goes. If not, then there's going to be some questioning that needs to happen. But anyways, this doesn't surprise me. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to be going to get a PS5 Pro to solidify your purchase and get ready for all those exclusives that are coming to PlayStation this year and to get your GTA 6 purchase? And want to have that to you get the PS6 version? Let me know down in the comments below as usual. You guys know bringing you multiple videos a day. Peace out. Keep gaming no matter what platform you're on. And remember, this stuff is not going to last forever. Things are going to come down. If you want to be that patient, be that patient. Because you can. If you got a base PS5, majority of people will. There's nothing wrong with that. You're still going to be able to run things and enjoy them. Later.